What's up, YouTube? I'm coming to you today at another one of those 6 a.m. chiming ins, and I'm coming to you today to say you're not lazy, you're just overwhelmed. Um, I done had a pretty hectic weekend. Had two events that I actually lost due to my breathing situation. I ended up doing a 5K, and just struggling through it. Um, So I'm coming to you to say you're not lazy, you're just overwhelmed. Just talking to some supportive people, my coaches, the doctor, and everything like that, just to, um, you know, take a break, give it some time. Talking to my coach, being very uplifting, saying that, you're one of our top guys in the gym, you're not lazy, just give yourself some time and figure out what it is. The doctors run all kind of tests and stuff, x-rays, etc., and all kind of different meds, just trying to figure out what it is. End up losing some matches that I should have won. But just talking to my other people as well as myself, because you can be your own worst critic and you can be your own worst enemy. I know, understand that people have a lot of things that they're trying to accomplish, um, a lot of things that they're trying to do um, by the end of the year, by a couple of months, couple of days, whatever the case may be. I know everybody has a deadline. Everything is going on. So much is going on in your life. People are pushing towards goals and want to get things achieved. For as studying, your fitness, your financial freedom, just all type of things that you may be working on. So just give it some time, because if you keep pushing, then you end up just putting out like hot garbage. Just being honest. That's me, myself included. With so much going on, I know people working long hours and trying to get that business off the ground, or get that YouTube channel started, or just find that time to work out, or whatever the case may be. I'm doing the same thing. I drive, so I pretty much work all night. We can do 12, 14-hour shifts, and I get off in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be up by 9 or something like that. Uh, Working out, helping my dad with his legal matters and making sure he's straight and everything is taken care of. So I can understand. So this message is to you. Just take the time to find yourself, ground yourself. Um, just take a step back and make sure you okay. Make sure your mental is straight. I end up catching myself, asking myself, when the last time you've been happy? What you doing the right things to make sure you're straight? Um, take your little trip. Take your little time off if you can't. Take a time, just a few minutes to step back and like analyze the situation, look at it. Get a different point of view on it. Sometimes you can just be just so locked in that you just kind of lose focus of what you're trying to do and lose focus of yourself. So just take a second. It's okay, man, because I mean, I want everybody to be great. I want you to be the best version of yourself, me included. But like I say, a little too much can also cause fatigue, mental block, mental breakdown. Mental health is a real thing. Burnout is a real thing. So, just take your time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a lot that we trying to do. We're trying to take care of. We want to do. We want to be in that tip top shape, and we want to do this thing, and we want to train for those 5Ks and other things of whatever you're trying to do. Just being a better version of you, whatever it is, getting a job, career, degree, just anything. Like I say, I know I'm pretty hard on myself, and I know they got some self goal, self driven people. So if that's you, it's okay. You're not lazy. You just overwhelmed. Give it a second to. Got a woosah. I can't really take a deep breath because I have everything going on with the lungs, feeling some tightness, feeling some congestion, but it's okay. Um, so I'm coming to you this morning. I've been pushing myself, just trying to get it. Because sometimes I find myself like, hey man, there's something else I could be doing. I'm just sitting around. I could be doing and then sometimes you become so locked in and so overwhelmed. You just kind of like yeah, that just hit that mental block. You just hit that writer's block, the creative block. You put yourself in pretty much survival mode, and once you do that, you kind of lose focus of what's the actual goal, what's the actual outcome that you're actually working for. I'm not telling you to stop. I'm not telling you to quit. I'm not telling you to give up on anything. Just take a second and like just step back. That's me included. Um, it's killing me not to train like I want to train, to do the CrossFit, to do the swimming, to do the running. Just to actually sit down. So I know if you've been locked in for years or uh, locked in for a couple weeks solid, couple days hard, just non-stop, and you just tug of war with yourself. You're not lazy. You're just overwhelmed. Um, like I say, this message found me, so I'm taking this time to put it out to you, put it out in the world, put it out in the atmosphere, because I know they have other people that's pushing just like me. I know they have other people that have driven goals, and they might not have the time or have the the speaking capability to actually vent and say how they feel. Some people can communicate better than others. So I'm coming to you to tell you to make sure you're okay, to check on your mental, because they always got somebody that's doing better, and they always got somebody that's doing worse than you. So I'm coming to you to say, hey, you're not lazy. You're just overwhelmed, and that's perfectly normal. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be too hard on yourself. Distance yourself from certain situations, certain people, certain things if you have to. You might have to get off social media for a little while. You might have to just unplug for a little while. Just ground yourself, hit some grass, go swimming, get out, just do something that you like. Treat yourself out, hang out with a loved one, do some things, and just kind of like ground yourself, rekindle yourself. You're not lazy, you're overwhelmed. So hopefully this message finds you, and maybe it can help you uh, get back on the right track, help you, to kind of like get out of that, get out of that, just get out of that locked in, but just beating yourself up mentality. So I'm working on it myself. Hopefully the next couple of weeks I can get myself together, figure out what it is, and hopefully you can do the same. If you don't have a couple of weeks, next couple of days or whatever it may be, just unplug for a day, 24 hours, whatever, maybe 72, whatever you need to do, and just get it together. So I want y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to be healthy. Get those mentals together, get yourself together, get your health together, and let's get it. Let's get back into it. Let's come back 10 times as strong. You know how that goes. But don't just keep pushing, because, like I said, if you keep pushing with an injury, you know how that turns out. It's no good. So let's go. Locked in. I love you. Be blessed. Boom. Let's go.